Hello, everyone. This is the video showing that we are doing the testing procedure for real costing. For real costing in Odoo, we have to use lot or serial number. In this case, I'll do the lot number. And we are going to use the average costing in the product category and see if Odoo prioritizes using the real costing for lot. The workflow is that we're going to create 3 different purchase order where we have different lot number and different price. As we do the delivery, we want to see if Odoo catch the real costing where we are doing the lot too. And with the average costing, basically, when you have different cost, Odoo would average out a cost. However, we want to see if Odoo would take into consideration of a specific lot number with a specific cost. Here is the test database. I'm going to show you the first setup. So first of all, we're going to go to accounting for settings, and we're going to see if we have Anglo-Saxon enabled. In this video, we are not going to discuss the details of what is Anglo-Saxon. Please do find other related documentation to understand what is Anglo-Saxon versus continental accounting. Second of all, we are going to use a product category for average costing and automated valuation. We're going to go to product category. So average costing automated, I use the cost of goods sold here. Okay. Now we have a product called P real costing that we're going to track by lot. It's a product of goods, valuation by lot or serial number. The cost start with $0, and then we're going to see what happened later. All right, so let's start with the first purchase order and the validation. We do need to create a warehouse for this company. Okay. Let's buy the product P real costing. We're going to buy quantity 1 for $150. As we can see in the documentation here, 150, 200, and 340. All right. Now we're going to receive. Okay, we do need to have a lot number, and this is lot 1. Okay. Once we do that, if you check the product, the cost change from 0 to 150. Second, we're going to go to inventory valuation, and we can see the product is 150 for quantity 1. And there is a journal entry that debit the stock. Great. The actual workflow is that we're going to create a vendor bill as well. And just confirm. Great. But we don't need to bother for the payment. Second of all, we're going to receive a second product. Now the price is $200. Remember, the sequence matter. The sequence doesn't matter with the confirming product, but the sequence matter when which receipt goes first. The first receipt was the purchase order for $150. This is the second receipt for the product with $200. Again, we need a lot number. Now this is a new lot number, lot 2. Save and validate. Let's go back and create a bill. And then confirm. Now, one thing of the inventory, what we are going to see is the valuation. So it's 150 and 200. And then the third one is now the purchase order. Now this is 340. Confirm and receive, and then lot number, lot 3. Save and validate. And then create a bill. And then confirm. Now we have all 3 receipts. So you can take a look as, again, your inventory valuation. You have 690, 150, 200, 340. One thing though, you want to check with your accounting of the reporting of your balance sheet. You wanted to see if your valuation, it's the same as your total stock valuation. And at this moment, we see it's a completely match, which is great. Now, next step, what we're going to do is do a sales order, and we're going to deliver the product to someone, and we're going to sell them these particular product that we bought. So let's say quantity 1, and we sell them, let's say $500 or let's say $450. Okay. This is the price that you charge them. So you confirm, and then you make a delivery. And then as you make the delivery, you need to choose which lot did you deliver. And by default, Odoo would deliver the first, because it's still following the removal strategy, first in, first out. But you can say, I want lot 2 by your choice. And when you do that, one thing we want to know is if Odoo follow the cost, does Odoo follow the real cost, or Odoo use the cost that it's averaged out of these 3 different price? So let's take a look at inventory valuation. And you will see that it used the actual real costing, even though you choose average costing, but Odoo prioritize the real costing. And does the journal entry follow up? Yes. Okay. Now, then what you're going to do is create an invoice. Originally, when you create a draft invoice, journal item doesn't say anything, but at the moment you confirmed it, Odoo book into this cost of goods sold of $200. So at this moment, which is great, and if you go to accounting, you will see that your reporting of the balance sheet, now your stock remain 490 because originally was 690, but 200 goes out. 490, it's actually the same as your valuation, 490 in total as of today. Great. So that's it for the testing. Average, even though you're using average costing, Odoo prioritized the real costing, and it is functional. Thank you. Again, we're using the version of 18. Odoo 18. Beautiful. Thank you.